Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching. I am Baron D. Hall, live from quarantine, and with this video, we're going to show you how to brush a toddler's teeth. Now, I know my banner image up there says Baron D. Hall author, but I'm actually also a dentist. So I've got my son here dressed up as Michelangelo, and we're going to show you how to brush his teeth. One of the first things that you want to think about whenever you're brushing your child's teeth is what kind of toothbrush do you use? Well, there's a lot of really good research out there that shows that a round brush head on an electronic brush is really good for brushing teeth with braces. And so I'm actually a really big fan of electronic brushes with a round head, but you don't have to have one of those. You can use a regular brush. With Michelangelo, we're going to show you with both, and so stay tuned and you'll see how. The next thing you'll probably want to know about is what kind of toothpaste to use. Well, fluoride is the key, okay? So if your child cannot prove to you that they can spit out the toothpaste and all the foam, then you need to use something without fluoride or use a very, 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 very tiny, tiny, tiny minuscule amount of fluoride toothpaste. Now, some people will say to use a pea-sized amount, which is fine if they can spit that amount out, but that actually gets really, really foamy. I prefer to use about the size of a grain of rice. And so you'll see how foamy it gets even with that amount. There's also some videos and tutorials out there about brushing a toddler's teeth with their head between your lap. But if you do that, you're gonna have to do it without fluoride toothpaste, or unless you have a little bowl or something for them to spit in. Spitting out the fluoride is the key. So we're gonna do it over a sink. Okay, and last tip, this is probably the most important thing. If you want brushing your toddler's teeth to be super, super, super easy, you have to start them at a very young age. What age? As soon as their teeth start popping through their mouth. Yes, as a baby, you need to start brushing their teeth. And they're not gonna like it, but you have to keep doing it, keep at it, and try to make it fun. Eventually they can grow up and be like Michelangelo here, who's 3 years old, and they actually think that toothbrushing is fun. So start them at a very, very, very young age and keep at it. All right, before we do the demo, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Check out some other videos. Here we go. All right, Mikey, are you ready? Okay, let's do it. So first things first, we'll get our toothpaste on there. And about that much right there is enough. Kind of between a rice size and a pea size amount. It's like what we talked about on the intro. And we'll have you just kind of lean forward there for me, buddy. Put the toothbrush in first before we start spinning. And just kind of spread the toothpaste and spread the fluoride around first. Get it nice and foamy. So it's starting to become kind of a lot. So we'll have you go ahead first now and go ahead and spit. Now, go ahead and lean back. And I'm going to have the toothbrush kind of pointing down. You notice that I don't have gloves on. With Mikey being my own child, I don't really need to. Plus I wash my hands. I guess Mikey is my child that makes me splinter. You doing okay, Mikey? Okay. So notice this whole time I'm going back and forth and in circles. Back and forth and in little circles. Back and forth and in little circles. The whole time pointing down towards the gums. Go ahead and spit. Good job. All right, let's keep going on the bottom. Go back and forth and in little circles. Now I'm kind of going on the inside of the teeth, the tongue side of the teeth. Going in little circles. And then back and forth. In little circles. Back and forth. And going all the way around. Relax your cheeks. In little circles. In little circles. Okay. Now, go ahead and spit. Let's do the top ones. I'm going to have you kind of lean your head back just a little bit. Very good. You doing okay, Mikey? All right. So now with the top teeth, I've got the toothbrush pointing up towards the gums. Kind of at an angle. You'll notice it's kind of at a 45-degree angle towards the gums. Going back and forth. Now go in little circles. Kind of pulling his cheek back so I can see. Little circles. Little circles. Work my way around. Get the inside here. One of their instincts will be to kind of flex their cheeks and lips a little bit to hold all the spit and toothpaste in. So I'll show you a little trick. Whoop. Going back and forth. Little circles. Back and forth. Okay, go ahead and spit. Now, if you want to get those front sides with their cheeks kind of being relaxed, go ahead and bite down for me. Just stay biting down. Yep. Very good. That kind of relaxes your cheeks just a little bit. So you can get up in there a little bit more.
Alright. Little circles. Okay, open just a bit. And now bite down. Whoop. Slip. Open. And then bite down again. There we go. Get the sides looking, biting down, kind of going in little circles. And then open, please. And then bite down. Very good. Little circles. Kind of go back and forth. And then go ahead and spit. One last thing we gotta do. Stick your tongue out. Bleh. Bleh. Stick your tongue out. Bleh. 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 That away. You gotta brush that tongue. There's always a bunch of nasty gunk on your tongue. And that's a big reason why people have bad breath. Because they don't brush their tongue. Okay, go ahead and spit. Now, super, super important. Rinse your toothbrush off. But do not rinse with water in your mouth after you brush. That gets all the fluoride out, and we don't want that. Fluoride is good. If you rinse with sink water, that actually rinses all that fluoride out. So, just real quick, I've got a manual toothbrush here too. The exact same principles apply. I'll just show you real quick. Just kind of go in little circles, just like that. Back and forth. Little circles. Back and forth. It's the exact same thing. Alright? So, hopefully that was educational. We got a really good patient right here. Mikey has been trained since his teeth first came in his mouth, and so he actually enjoys brushing your teeth. You like brushing your teeth, Mikey? Mm-hmm. Yep. Alright. Can you give the camera a thumbs up? Yeah. Can you say subscribe to my daddy's videos?
Subscribe to my daddy's videos.
Alright. Thanks so much, buddy. Thanks so much for watching. If you got any questions, leave them down at the bottom in the comments.
For watching.
Alright. Good job. Give me 5, buddy. Yes.